Hello. You are tuning into the episode of TheWunderkindShow. Today's second topic: can Zay Flowers become the missing number one receiver the Ravens have been clamoring for? Look, I've been watching videos, seeing Zay Flowers move with grace, timing, speed, suddenness, and Lamar Jackson just pinpointing that ball to wherever he is on the field. And it brings a smile to my face like this, right? Because it's something that we have been clamoring for, begging for, praying for since I've been a Raven fan. Here's the thing. I've been wondering this, right? Can Zay make the necessary leap this year to definitively be a number one option? And look, I want to make sure I say this. I know we got Bateman. I know. And I've already said how highly I've ranked him, because I told you what I've always said, and I'll keep saying it. I look at him as a faster Stephon Diggs, right? Zay could do things that you can't teach. And as much as he can do things you can't teach, he has a suddenness with the way that he plays that forces defenses to key in on him, right? So even if he's not getting the ball, he can still be used definitively as a decoy because he's that good. The thing is, and this is the biggest thing, consistency. Do I need to repeat that? Because that's one thing that all these number one receivers all have. See, that's what I'm really worried about and wondering if Zay could do that. It's not about just being fast. It's not all about being sudden. It's not all about being herky-jerky, glide, or whatever else, having hands. No. It's about consistency. Can you consistently get open in the first window? Can you consistently catch the ball? Can you consistently line up without penalties? Can you consistently be dependent to be where you're supposed to be when you're supposed to be there? And I'm not sure if Zay's going to make that leap this year. I'm not sure. And look, I'm not hating. I'm just being real. Like I've said before, I think Zay is immensely talented, but Zay is also a smaller receiver. The one thing that big receivers have is that a lot of times, even if you're on their hip, they could bully you to their spots. You know what I mean? Like, even if you're trying to, it's coming, they could get you on their hip and just out bully ball the ball or position themselves to be between you and the ball. So they're always in the position to catch it, and all you can do is just tackle them. That's the consistency of a number one receiver. And I'm sitting here wondering, praying, asking if Zay Flowers is going to make the necessary adjustments and jump to be that weapon. Now, the Ravens need that weapon. We haven't had a weapon like that since Bolton. Because think about it. Bolton didn't have the raw statistics, but anytime when you need a play, consistently speaking, they're looking over to his side of the. It's like, hey, nobody's open. I'm going to this side. You got to be open. The ball's coming your way. You got to figure out a way to get the ball. It doesn't matter if he's draped on you. It doesn't matter if he's holding you. It doesn't matter anything. It's just that you have to go get this pass regardless of what they're doing, regardless if the referee's not watching. That's the job. Requirements. I don't know if Zay has that yet. Now, can he make that jump this year? Yeah. He can sure as heck make that jump this year. Heck, Bateman can make that jump this year. And I'm talking specifically about Zay Flowers. I was worried about his confidence and his mind after that big flub in the AFC Championship game, because at the end of the day, he's still a young man. So you know that they think about this stuff. They read, they look at social media. Like, the internet is cold-hearted, cold-blooded. Like, they don't care about your feelings. They'll say things specifically to get under your feelings. And when I watched him make that mistake, I was worried and wondering. I said, is that play going to haunt him? And what I mean by that is, like, there's times when certain plays can just haunt you. to where you never get over it and you plateau. It's like, oh my God, it becomes like a weight on your shoulders. Like Lee Evans never recovered from that drop when the Ravens went against the Patriots. Remember when he caught it in the end zone, he didn't secure it, and he got it poked out easily, I might add. He never recovered from that. He just never recovered from it. And I'm praying to God that that's not the notion for Zay. Zay is electric. Zay is sudden. He has burst. He has everything that you want except for size. That's the only thing he does not have. But can he put it all together to be consistently unstoppable? And I'm trying to wonder if he does do that, how good this team can be. Because at the end of the day, we're asking him, because here's the thing, even though he'll be the number one option on the outside, there's no guarantee he'll be the number one option overall. Like, you get where I'm coming from? Like, usually with Lamar, the number one options are the tight ends. Will that change because of the play action game? Or will, you know what I'm saying? Like, will the best player just be Mark and Isaiah, and then Zay's playing off those two? Or will it be, Zay is taking over the reins, and these two are taking the back seat, and they're a complementary piece to what Zay has become? Those are the questions I'm asking, because none of us know. And I already know some of y'all are gonna be like, oh, here comes Nitro again with the foolishness. It's a viable question. Viable. We've all been talking about Bateman off season, Ronnie Stanley all off season. We've been talking about Kyle Hamilton, Derrick Henry, Lamar Jackson. We've been talking about all those players. The only time we talked about Zay was about that domestic violence thing that it came up, and there was accusations made. But I'm talking specifically play style. Can Zay Flowers also stand the rigor of the NFL at his size and still be a dominating small receiver, number one receiver in this league? There's been very few guys that have been under 6 foot that has been unstoppable. Antonio Brown, Steve Smith, those are the ones that come to mind. Deshaun Jackson, you know what I'm saying? But there's not many more. There's not many. There have been good ones, like T.Y. Hilton was a good receiver. You know what I mean? But I'm talking about great. Steve Smith was great. Antonio Brown was great. Like, there was time when they were the best receivers in the league. The question is, can Zay become that? Because the one thing that both of them had, even though they didn't have the height, they were consistently great. Consistently open. They had consistent hands. Consistent of knowing where they're supposed to be. A consistency of getting to where they need to be. And their legacies are what their legacies are. You understand where I'm coming from? So that's where my mindset is. It's a question I've been wondering with Zay. I'm not tripping on him. I believe in him. But it's a question nonetheless that I think we need to start asking ourselves. Because the Ravens are known to put all their eggs in one basket. And when that egg's dropped, they go, oh, well, oops. But what do you guys think? Do you guys think that Zay has the ability to flourish as a true number one receiver this year? Or are you guys under the assumption that he might need another year or two to get to that level that we're hoping that he gets to? Let me know what you think down in the comment section, all right? But as always, that's the episode of The Wunderkind Show. Thank you for watching. Y'all know how we get down. We have fun and we laugh, but everything we talk about rooted in what? Facts and truth. Please do remember, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment. You know I love the comments. If you have not done so already, check out The Wunderkind Show's Patreon. Yes, 3 tiers of content goodness waiting for your consumption. Give it a look, give it a try. Let me know what you think. And let people know about The Wunderkind Show, guys. Please, we're trying to get to 10,000 subscribers. Let somebody know, please. If everybody does, we can get there super quick. I need you guys, and this is the way we're going to build this channel, so please help me get this to where it needs to be so we can grow the way we need to grow. And if you'd like to donate to this channel, help out with equipment and such stuff like that, bottom of the screen, QR codes to a Cash App. Cash App located in the description of every video that we do. Name of it is $, The Wunderkind Show. Super easy. But once again, this is The Wunderkind Show. This is your host, Nitro, signing off, and as always, you know my slogan. Peace. Peace. And I am out of here. Huh? Yeah!
Finish him, Daddy.